Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot, and we're going to be doing a full moon lunar eclipse reading for Scorpio placements. Hello, welcome Scorpios. If you've been to my channel, welcome back, and welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. I am grateful for each and every one of you watching. We are going to look at the full moon lunar eclipse for Scorpio placements. I'm going to talk a little bit about the lunar eclipse, the sign that it's happening in, and kind of the astrological lay of the land. If you're not interested, just skip through a few minutes to the reading. But for those of you that are, so we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, right? Now, there's a lot of, there can be a lot of hype around lunar eclipses. Oh, they're life-changing, it's monumental. This one, though, is more so than others, and it's because of the symbolism of lunar eclipses paired with this one being in Virgo, right? Lunar eclipses are here to eliminate what is no longer serving your greater good. So it's about elimination. It's about evolution and change through elimination to make space for new energies that do serve your greater good. Now, Virgo, sign of Virgo is in the 6th house, the house of service, work, well-being, and health. So Virgo is all about deep reflection, detoxifying, soul searching, and well-being, deep analysis. So you can see how these two energies can come together to be very powerful. Full moons bring things to light. So we're going to be lighting up what will be eclipsed out of your life if you so choose to work with the energy. All right, Scorpio. So we're going to pull a few cards here, a few different placements, and then I will clarify. This is the Golden Tarot I'm using. I'm going to clarify with a new deck that I got called the Witch's Tarot right here. We'll get some advice cards with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and that will be that. So let's get into it here. This first placement is going to be, where are your emotions heightened? What is surfacing from your subconscious into the conscious? The star, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams. Well, that's really nice. I feel like Scorpios, some of you have been watering down what you want in order to serve others, is the immediate message I'm getting here. So what's surfacing with this full moon lunar eclipse is your own wishes. What did you possibly past wishes, looking back and saying, gosh, what did I used to want to do? Right? That's going to be coming to the surface here. This idea of expansion as well with the star card. Okay. Now this reading, the full moon lunar eclipse is March 14th, and then we have a new moon paired with a solar eclipse on March 29th. So from the 14th to the 29th is where this reading is going to be aiding, hopefully, assisting, guiding, because on the new moon with the full solar eclipse will be a great time to plant new seeds. So what's coming to the forefront is your own wishes and dreams. Okay. Let's see where you're being what you're being guided to leave behind. Okay. Justice in reverse. Okay. Immediately I get it's this sense that you don't deserve justice. There is no karmic justice. You won't get what you deserve. Really interesting energies coming out. And Scorpios, for some of you, it's because you've been let down. You've been let down over and over again by a system that should have paid out. It's like you haven't gotten your due, Scorpios. And I'm talking, I am talking financially here. I'm talking in the material world. You all feel like you haven't gotten your due. And so you feel like, well, what's the point? There is no right or wrong in the world. This is a really kind of nihilistic energy here that I'm picking up. But that's what you're being guided to leave behind, is this sense that you don't deserve balance, that you don't deserve what's right, what's coming to you. People have broken contracts in your life a lot. You know, we have, when we get into relationships with people, whether it's a work relationship, a friendship, an intimate relationship, it's like there's contracts that are signed, right? Now these aren't actual literal contracts that we take out a piece of paper and say this person is friends with this person and will not harm or do them any injustice or deceive them, but it's an understanding. There is a that invisible contract has been written. Some of you have been let down by family so many times. Some of you have not received inheritances that you should have because people were in competition with you for some reason. Oh, well, it's because oh boy. They're afraid of you. Well, there's a jealousy here of your magnetism, of your own strength and bravery and courage. These other people don't have that. And so they don't want to see you succeed. And that's a shame. But that doesn't mean that you don't deserve it, Scorpio. Where you'll experience a rapid growth spurt. This full moon lunar eclipse to the new moon. Queen of Cups reversed. Scorpio. This is one of your cards, especially in this deck. There is... I don't know if you'll be able to see if it'll, there's a scorpion right there on this card. So I really do associate, especially in this deck, the Queen of Cups with Scorpio. So that's you right in the center here. Where you'll experience a rapid growth spurt is you're not going to be as caring and compassionate as you have been. The Empress, there's a larger focus on you, your abundance. You've been really concerning yourself with caring for other people and have put yourself on the back burner. All right. Where you're experiencing a major change, where's Scorpio experiencing... Wow, your cards are coming out really quick. Strength. That was at the bottom when I was... You had 3 Leo cards in a row when I was reading this Justice energy. That's why I said, wow, people are afraid of your bravery, your strength, your courage. Where you're experiencing a major change. I think you're realizing, some of you are realizing, oh wow, I am strong. You're much stronger than you've been giving yourself credit for. You have the courage. Now the Strength card is also about holding yourself back, not, it's a card of passive control. And it's a bit hard to explain, but Strength kind of enters a situation with acceptance at the forefront. Meeting people where they are to come to so that you can move forward on the same page. So you're experiencing a major change perhaps in how you deal with challenging energies. Okay, we're going to clarify and see more. Where is Scorpio experiencing a surprising revelation? A surprising revelation. 4 of Wands. Really nice. The surprising revelation, some of you are realizing that you need to go out and have a little fun. There's also this revelation that some of you haven't been acknowledging the home that you've created for yourself and for others, the comfort that people feel around you, that you do have really lovely, supporting, kind, generous friendships and connections around you. Yeah, the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Wands. A lot of Leo energy at the bottom of the deck and out here. Well, this is the only one that's correct. But yeah, you've had a lot of Leo at the bottom. So some of you could have Leo placements in your chart, but there's a sense of being victorious here. We have the 6, 7, and 8 of Wands all in a row down here. That's really interesting. I feel like you're on your way, you know, Scorpios. Let's clarify. Let's get more information here. All right. This is the Witch's Tarot. It's a new deck I got that I'm really liking, actually. Let's look at the star. This is Aquarius energy here. Expansive, hopeful, optimistic, making a wish, right? When you wish upon a star. Okay. What Yeah, what's surfacing from your we're not going to take that because it just kind of fell out, but it is the World card. We will remember that. The World. Okay, the Star. What is surfacing from the subconscious into the conscious here for Scorpios? We have a lot of big energies out on your spread. We have 3 major arcanas, a court card, and then 1 minor with the 4 of Wands. Energies present, just so you know, we have Aquarius, Libra, your energy, Leo, and Aries. So we have a lot of, so we have air and fire with water right there in the middle. Okay, the Lovers and the 8 of Wands. Gemini, Sagittarius energy here with the Lovers and the 8 of Wands. All right, surfacing from your subconscious into your conscious. Some of you, what's surfacing is that you want an intimate relationship, right? The Lovers, you want a connection. You're searching for a divine connection and you want it to happen fast. That's the thing. But the 8 of Wands is about more than just quickness. It's also about support. The 8 of Wands is a supportive energy. So what I'm reading here, Scorpio, is that there's some of you that are wishing and longing, realizing here that you would love to have a supportive partner in your life. Someone that really would stick up for you, would be there, would be behind you for better or worse. We already have 3 8s out here on the spread as well. 8s I call magic in motion. So the 7s, right? Cards of 7s are kind of alchemy and creating that magic. But 8s is actually that magic being seen. So I feel like this could be a really beautiful, magical time for you. Yeah, look, the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? Like I said, the planning of that magic right there. For those of you in which the Lovers is not always about a relationship, right? This is not a love reading. This is a general reading here with working with the energies of the moon and the eclipse. So the Lovers is about being around people that are on the same path, that are on the same journey as you. There's like an immediate understanding between you and the energies that you want around you. I think what's surfacing from your subconscious into your conscious is that you might already have those energies around you, and you're like, oh wow, I have wished and wanted to have a really lovely support group, and you're seeing that you do, because I think you do, Scorpios. I really do, even with this Justice reversed energy here. Okay, let's see what that's about. Let's see what that's about. This is Libra energy. It feels like some sort of like karmic justice, you know, that you feel you haven't got, where you're being guided to leave behind. And again, I feel like it's a sense that you don't deserve justice. I don't know what that card was. It fell. I'm going to need to pick that up. We have the 2 of Wands coming out. And where'd that card go? Hold on. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles with Justice reversed. Again, I just feel like this is more confirmation that you're being guided to leave behind this idea that that you can't fulfill your desires also with the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. There's this idea that people don't want to work with you, that people will not work with you to get the justice that you deserve. However, if you remove that concept from your mindset and go into a situation saying, no, people will work with me. People are going to want this for me. I am going to get assistance with whatever right justice here you feel you have been denied. If you go into it with the mindset that people do want to help you and they do want to see you succeed and they do want to have help, they do want to see you have justice, I think you'll be surprised, Scorpio, that people will want to work with you. Now, there's another message here that some of you some of you feel you haven't been given justice from someone you worked with. There could be maybe a coworker in particular that is possibly at a distance. Maybe you worked, you know, virtually with this person. Someone like took something that should have been yours, even like a mentorship. But again, I think removing that mindset is really, it will be important. Yeah, Ace of Wands, because there's something brand new. There's a realization waiting for you. Once you leave behind this mindset that you're not, it's just never going to happen for you, you know? Okay, Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this is you really holding, pulling your emotions away from certain people, pulling your compassion away because they don't deserve it, where you'll experience a rapid growth spurt. Because you have people around you that do deserve it. I see that. Wow, a lot of cards coming out here. Okay. Oh, sorry, I dropped that one too. All right, what is that card? Six of Pentacles, the the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. All right. Yeah, you have a lot of fire energy coming out in this spread here, which I like. I like this for you. Scorpios, you are known as the honorary fire sign because of the drive, the passion that you have. People think of as a fire sign related. So where you experience a rapid growth spurt, I think once you pull your emotions away from certain people, they're going to start coming towards you. Be like, hey, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Scorpio? But these were breadcrumbing energies that didn't want to balance anything out. And I think what happens here is you kind of take on this King of Wands energy, which is a very confident, right? He's very confidently in his throne. The King of Wands is very much a boss energy. It's an incredibly attractive energy, very magnetic. People want to be around this energy here. You have a lot of people that want to be around you. So when you remove your compassion, your grace from them, like, wait a second, I thought you'd always be there. It's like, well, why would you? If it's people that were breadcrumbing you and something was imbalanced, the Six of Pentacles, you were looking for balance, but that's not what was happening that's not what is happening or has been happening in certain relationships. So I feel King of Swords, I feel like you speak some sort of truth, or they come at you almost in an angry way, because this King of Swords can be a little, he has a lot to say. And, the Knight of Swords. I think I was saying King. Knight of Swords. But then this King of Wands energy is just more confident, more mature than this Knight and this breadcrumbing energy. And I feel, again, two more Leo energy here with the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. People are going to come at you, but I see you defending your stance very victoriously. You might even block some people on social media or on your phone from contacting you because you're just, yeah, look, another king at the King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So maybe that's the energy I was picking up on. Yeah, the King of Swords. See, and yeah, you're leaving people out in the cold because you're just not putting up with it anymore. That's it. That's the rapid growth spurt. I feel like doing that will help with this energy here. Will help you to see that you are deserving of whatever, of justice, because injustices have been done. All right, what's the Strength card here? Where you're experiencing a major change. Oops, see, that was fast. Where you're experiencing a major change. Where Scorpio experiencing wow, it's a lot of cards coming out again. Okay. This one went in between that, there, this one, and this one. Okay. What do we got here? The Nine of Cups. Another card of making a wish. Right? There's abundance here. There's like a cornucopia here, right? A bunch of different fruits, a spread. She's in a very lovely gown. There's a sense of royalty to this Nine of Cups in particular, where you're experiencing a major change. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups with the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. All right, what does it all mean? This, right, remember I said kind of meeting people in the middle, meeting people where they are and accepting where they are and going from there. I feel like you're setting the table for success here, right? She has the table set and she's just waiting. It's like she's just waiting for the ships to come in. Like she's done the work with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is another card of like, oh, make a wish. Also, so is the Four of Wands. It's known as the 1111 card. So you have a lot, right? The Star, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Wands. You have a lot of make a wish energy here. So in the next week, from the full moon to the new moon, make your wishes known to the universe. The universe wants to help you and wants to guide you. Let it. The Ace of Wands. I feel like some of you have almost transformative aha moment. For some of you, I'm going to say this could happen in May. This energy here. This deck in particular is, this is the Hawthorn branch, which is, and this looks like a maypole. Hawthorn is what's used in maypole celebrations. So some of you could see your wishes coming to you in the month of May in particular. Now we have the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. There's a sense here you're still protecting yourself, but I think that's okay. Yeah, especially with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Because you're not 100% trusting of what's going on. But Queen of Swords, you are no longer accepting energies that around you that are not dignified, that don't have a sense of integrity about them, that don't, people that don't respect themselves, things of this nature. You're creating an environment in which only those who speak the truth are welcome. And with this Nine of Wands, you're really defending that environment that you're creating. Okay. Four of Wands, the surprising revelation. Where is Scorpio experiencing a surprising revelation? Knight of Cups, the Four of Wands. Some of you could be, could realize that you're like, well, I want to move in with the person. You want to live with someone that you've been romantic with, dating for a long time. Some of you are realizing this revelation that something about your friend group, the support that you have created, this home and hearth environment is supportive of your hopes and dreams as well. It actually gives you aids in your creativity. Some of you feel a burst of creativity. Hangman and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're getting a new perspective on pain, deception, hurt that's been caused to you. And with that new perspective, an offer comes in. And there's that Six of Wands again, which is at the bottom of the other deck. You have the opportunity to be really victorious. I feel like, though, the key is this justice reversed here. You know, internalizing and really coming to terms with, no, you do deserve justice. All right, let's pull a few cards, a few advice cards from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and that will be your reading, Scorpios. All right, let's get a few cards for Scorpio, please. A few cards for Scorpio. We have abundance. Yep, like that. Oh, okay. We have abundance, compassion, and truth. The abundance card I'm going to put right here with that Nine of Cups energy because that's where I felt it. An opportunity for abundance, right? Because of your strength and your bravery. The compassion card. Here, you're being compassionate to yourself by removing your compassion and your emotional support from certain people. And truth. This truth card here. This also I feel right here with that Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, you're only going to accept the truth. Trust your intuition as well, Scorpio. This is symbolic right here of trusting that third eye energy. Trust your intuition. Okay. Yeah, discernment at the bottom of the deck. I like that. Be discerning with this Queen of Cups reverse too. Discernment. And I think that's, again, what will help you see the energies, the beautiful energies that you do already have around you. All right, this is what I've got for you. If it resonated, helped, provided some guidance and clarity, please like and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.